What's up, guys? Here with another quick video, doing a quick fix. And the fix that I'll be doing is the AC vents on the Miata. So let me tell you, they droop, and over time the tape kind of just comes off a little bit there. Comes out a little bit of the vents here if you look closely. They're coming out, and you fix them up, replace them so they won't just, droop down or just fall down easily. They're supposed to be stiff. Here they're coming out. They're not supposed to be there, obviously. They're supposed to be way inside of the eyeball apparatus. So this is really bad. This is bad. They're all bad. They need to be fixed. And what I'm going to be doing is similar to what people have been doing. I have kind of like a combination of everything that they told to they wanted to use. So I have tape. I'm gonna, instead of replacing these tape here, I'm gonna reinforce it, use some adhesive spray to revitalize the bonding, or these tape, little felt tape here, along with the duct tape, which I'll be cutting with scissors and using either the string method to pull it out, or the screwdrivers. I could quickly point out, this is a 1999 Mazda Miata, NB model, NB1. We also need a long nose pliers. Sweet. Using the string helps, and one of the YouTubers where he said to find the little divot point, little hole inside here, and twist it until it breaks open. That helps a lot too. So trying to do the one method where trying to go either through the side here or even just at 6 o'clock here didn't really help too much. And of course, I definitely don't recommend prying it, otherwise you'll make indentations in the trim here, the leather trim, which I hope it does not stay. Here is the apparatus after everything. You're supposed to remove some clips on the side here. The recommendation was to pry from these little upper pieces here up, as such. Let's see if I can find one. Kind of like, use these ones nearest to the front. You gotta pry it open, and it slowly opens up the trim here around. There's like two of them, and then there's two that are lower, which is right here. You just kind of do the same thing right here on the top piece, though. You kind of pry up a little bit slowly. Especially in my case, the tape was actually on top of the ring and on this piece here too. So as you can tell, the tape started to migrate forward to the front for some odd reason. So what I'm gonna do is put them back in place, use some adhesive. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the same measurement as the felt tape, the original felt tape in here. Put some adhesive spray either on behind this, probably behind the original tape on here, and then take the whole entire thing and put it back in here in the same spots, if that makes sense. After you're done with using the adhesive to put it on the tape, put on the tape in here, put the electric tape in here back to where they were. And it doesn't have to be like really perfect, but just, eyeball it, make sure it's good enough. This is how it's gonna look. And then you're just gonna pop the eyeball back in place as such. And like the other videos were saying, it will be a lot harder to put in. It's a lot more stiff now, and that's what we're looking for. So see how it's really hard to push now? That's what we want. Make sure the tape is not, bending on itself, and it's seated correctly. And for me, it is. And I'll just put back the apparatus together and put it back in there. I guess so. It was much more easier with this one. I didn't even have to use a string. All I did was find the hole within the eyeball, which is, in my case, I stabbed right over here. Found it right here, because unfortunately all my tape traveled all the way to the front, and it's covering all the holes, so I had to find it. And boom, all I did was spin it either way, one or this way or that way, and now until it gets out of the way, you just turn it, you know, kind of force it until you hear a click, and as soon as you hear the click, the eyeball just pops right out. It pops right out, and then you just pull it with your hand. Here's how it looks after I installed the first one in. I learned my lesson for the first one, so there's little tiny indentations here and here, but you can't really notice them too much. This clip style, and I do the same kind of similar thing. I just pull it up. There we go. Same thing on the other side. Same thing. By this time, by the time you're done with the first one, you're just basically a pro at the other ones. So there you go. It's hard to see. I'm sorry. You can kind of see over there. This is how it looks now, and I'm just removing the tape. And it's kind of hard because the tape's on it. Come on, get off. And boom. One of the easiest things to do is after you got the tape ready and to be set back in place here, back in place here, you want to use some sort of pliers to place the tape in the correct position, because with my hand it's really hard. It's a lot easier with just pliers too. The multi-purpose adhesive, once you spray it behind the felt tape, you want to put it down onto the duct tape as soon as you can, because it dries up pretty quickly. So that's what I'm finding the best success is spraying it behind there really quick and placing it as soon as possible on here without messing up. Here's the finished product. All of them are all fixed up and ready to go. Very stiff, hard to move, which is what we're looking for, so they don't droop or sag. But yeah, look, it takes a lot of pressure to move them now. Same with this one. This is the last one I put in. So really good, feels really good in there. I could use a combination of like 2-3 videos to do this. 2 to 3 videos to do this, using the duct tape to reinforce the original tape adhesive, using spray adhesive, and then using the screwdriver just to find the hole, and then whichever way works best to like turn the whole eyeball left or right, the whole thing, in order to pop it out. I didn't really need a string to do that, really. So there's my word for it. Hopefully it helps. Have a good day. Enjoy.